Hey everyone, Matt here from SEO Mantis. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use the SEO Analyzer for TPT, which is a tool designed specifically for TPT sellers that has everything you need to optimize your products. Let's dive into it. To install this extension, you're going to want to go to the Chrome Web Store and search for SEO Analyzer for TPT, which will take you to here, and then you're simply going to add to Chrome. You will get a pop-up message warning you that this extension can read and change your data on paid teacher sites. It can't actually change anything on TPT. It's only reading information. This is a standard Chrome Web Store message that you would get if you downloaded pretty much any extension out there. So you're going to add extension. Then it's going to redirect you to a login page. It's tied to Google authentication to make it simple for you so you don't have to create a new username and password. You can just leverage your existing Google email. I'm already signed into Google, so it just authenticated me using those same credentials and should redirect you to the TPT website. You'll then notice that you'll have this floating Analyze SEO button available for you when you're on TPT's website. And all you have to do is click it for it to give you an analysis of if you're following best practices for SEO and conversion optimization. First, I'm just going to show you from a search view. So if you searched for independent work packets and wanted to see an analysis of those types of products, search that. And now I'm going to simply click the Analyze SEO button. It's going to read information that it sees on the page and then give you your SEO results. So as you can see, it scanned this page for the 24 products listed, and it reported back on how many of them have high quality titles, optimized descriptions, if they have standards defined, if they're grade specific, and if they have good or bad reviews. And if I continue to scroll down, it's going to list every single product from worst SEO score to best. So out of all these listings, the lowest SEO score is 72. And if I scroll down to the last one, we actually have some that scored 100 because they're following those TPT SEO best practices. So what's cool about using this from the search view is you can see what your competition is doing to get higher scores than maybe some of your products are getting when you run the analysis. But typically you would want to start at your store level view and run your analysis there. So here, for example, this is a clip art store I started a long time ago and it could use a lot of optimization. So we're going to use this as an example of how you can use this tool to improve your listings. So from the store view, I can see again a list from worst to best of SEO ranked listings, and I'm just going to start at the top here for the worst product. So I'll click drill down, which will rerun the analysis from the actual listing view. And as you can see, I have a lot of work to do on this listing. My title length is bad. I don't have many keywords. I don't have any keywords in my description snippet, the first part of your description. No reviews, no standards defined, which aren't relevant for this product, so that's fine. And really the only thing I have going for me is I have grade level specified. And then you'll see there's a conversion optimization score. Well, once you get your SEO optimized and get more buyers to go to your listing, to convert them to a sale, you need to make sure that your listing's optimized for conversions. So things like PDF preview, video preview, your full description, and benefit statements. I think the first thing to do for fixing this product is going to be to improve its title. Title is one of the most important things for SEO, so that's what I'm going to focus on. I can see that I need more keywords, and I'm not really using all that title real estate that I could be, and I only have a 20 character length title. Now I could take this feedback and come up with a new title on my own, or run the title optimizer, which is going to give you 3 SEO optimized title options relevant to your product. So in this example, I have 277 score suggestions and this 85 one. So I'm just going to select the one that has the best score and see if I can improve my SEO overall score with that title update. So I'll copy that. I'll edit my listing. Just going to paste that in, submit, and now let's rerun that analysis. And there you go. So now I went from a score of 24 to 44, so I'm getting there. I still have some work to do, but just like that, I now can be confident that I have a SEO optimized title, which now has a score of 85. The next thing I'm going to work on for this product is my description snippet. So that first part of the description can be used for keywords related to SEO. This product has 0 educational keywords, so that's something I'm going to want to fix. And if you're like me, I hate coming up with descriptions. It's really one of my least favorite things about listing products in TPT. So I am going to use the built-in description optimizer, which isn't meant to give you a full new description. It's just for that first part to really make sure that it's optimized for SEO. So I'm going to run the optimizer, and I could just click generate, but it doesn't give you the ability to add any keywords or your target audience in here. It will pull from your title when it generates the description to know like what the description should include. So you don't necessarily have to put anything there. That's why they're optional. And then you can do content type. So this is clip art, and I'm going to do generate optimized descriptions. Optimized descriptions. And similar to the title optimizer, I'm going to get 3 options here, and I can simply read through and pick which one I think is best. So I can pick this one, for example. I'm going to edit my description. Paste that in. Submit. And then rerun the analysis. Okay, so now I'm getting somewhere. I went from a SEO score of 24 to 74 with those improvements, so I'm pretty happy with how I'm looking with my SEO score. Really, if it's green, that's good. To get it to be 100 is pretty challenging because standards have to be relevant, which isn't always applicable. And it could take me a while to get reviews to get that part of the score up, but I'm happy with the 74. Next, I would be focusing on conversion optimization. So add a PDF preview. Maybe I could make some products with the clip art and print it off and do a video of it on a desk or something. Add to my description. My description length is very short. I just have that snippet part that we optimized. And add in some benefit statements. That's kind of hard to do with clip art, but it would be things like, this product will help save you time, or it's going to help your students learn this topic. Things like that. So then when you finish optimizing your listing based on the SEO Analyzer feedback, you can then start checking your product's rank for certain keywords and see if you start to move up. Now, ranks aren't always going to change instantly, so you do have to have a little bit of patience with this. So if you make changes, it might not be that day that you're going to see you go from page 7 up to page 4 or whatever it may be, but you do have the ability to check it here. So for this one, I'm going to search llama cacti clip art. I'm going to copy that, paste it in here, and see where my product ranks now. So it actually is showing it being found on page 1, which is awesome. All right, so that's kind of the workflow for identifying issues with the tool and then correcting them, and then looking for feedback on improvements. If I scroll down, there's still a lot more though that this app can help you with when it comes to doing everything possible to optimize your listings. So if I scroll down, it's giving me some more details on feedback of things that we've kind of already talked about. The SEO analysis, the conversion analysis. It will give you top recommendations here towards the bottom. So everything that it identified, it's going to pick like the top ones that you should focus on, like adding our previews, benefit statements, and expanding our description. Then all the way at the bottom, one of my favorite parts of this app is the keyword research tool. This gives you the ability to look for keywords that have a lot of search volume, so are popular, and with low competition. So you're looking for green dots. That green means good. Orange means okay. Red means bad. So you typically would want to be finding something that lines up as green and green. And what this is doing is when you search in the TPT search bar for a word and it gives you those suggestions, it's automatically pulling those in here for you. And actually more than what you'll see here, as you can see, there's some additional ones, but it's also giving you that feedback of, is it a good keyword or not, based on popularity and competition. And you can actually down here, the popular now on TPT, this is showing you when you don't put anything in the search bar and it's letting you know what's popular for search. It's pulling that in here for you too. And you can actually just click on those and it'll automatically run that in the search tool. So name tags, let me try to find a good one here. So name tags is popular. People are searching for it, but there's a lot of competition. So it's red for the competition part. I think All About Me had a good one the other day. Okay, so this is an example of one that I would want to target. I have green for popularity and green for competition. So All About Me bag could be a good opportunity for a product. So if I want to go back to the top, there is a button down here. There's a close button, of course. If you have any issues or have a question for support, just click this. It'll take you to our support page that gives you information how to reach out to us, which is support@seomantis.com. Please don't hesitate to reach out for anything. So I'll go back to the top because I realized that there's a few things that I meant to point out earlier that I skipped over. But at the top here, if you make changes and you want to rerun the analysis, you could just close the app here or here and then rerun the Analyze SEO button, or you can click Refresh Analysis. If you want to jump right to the keyword tool, there's a shortcut here at the top to get you there. And we have conversion analysis, which I'm going to show you in a moment. But before I do, I want to show you light mode and dark mode. I started out in dark mode. By default, though, the app is going to be in light mode. Everybody has different preferences as far as that goes. I like dark mode, but you might prefer light mode. To change between those modes, you'll simply click that button, and then it's going to come back, and now I have all the same information that I had before, but displayed in light mode. Okay, I'm going to go back to dark mode, and now I'm going to show you the conversion analysis feature. When you click that button, it's going to take you to your My Statistics page and give you some insights into your conversion rates. Now, since this store doesn't have a ton of products, I am missing a section down here that shows SEO opportunity that looks like this. And as you can see, it's going to let you know of any products that maybe have a lot of views but low conversions and could use the conversion optimizations we talked about, or have good conversion rates but could use some SEO improvements. Well, that's going to be it for the demo. I can't wait to hear about your SEO results. Take care and happy selling.